Hi, licensed professional counselor here. Question. Are you wondering what in the world is going on with your grief? Feels like you're hitting all these highs and lows, and the memories are just popping up and you are just overwhelmed? Well, let's talk about it. So, I'll use a computer for an example. With computers, it holds a lot of information. And when everything is firing correctly, you have no problems. But guess what? Hit a glitch. That computer is going to do what? And you might be sitting there like, I didn't touch anything. I didn't do anything. Like, what just happened here? And it reboots and it goes, hey, something just happened. Let us check and see what's going on. And it does a whole scan. And then when everything is fine, your computer says, everything's fine. Go back to what you were doing. Well, that is what's happening when we experience anything that is an emotional change, like a strong emotional experience. And so that could be trauma, or it can be something that is extremely exciting. And so we'll look at it from a grief standpoint. So you are experiencing a loss. It's a big loss. And so you have all these emotions and thoughts and all this stuff is going on. All of that is an emotional event, a strong emotional event that is rubber stamped. It's rubber stamped on your timeline. It's in your head, your heart, and your body. And when it's stamped like that, your body could end up with a glitch. Like, what's going on? And the glitch could be you're not eating, you're having trouble sleeping, you're crying, you're not crying, you're numb, you're angry, you are doing all these things that are not really what you would typically do. And since you hit a glitch, a snag, your body is like, hold on, reboot, we need to recalibrate. We need to make adjustments because now your body has to adjust to the loss. And if you've dealt with loss after loss after loss, it is now a problem. And so, what can happen is this. Like I said before, your brain will have you thinking of all of these different memories of the person or the place that you were or whatever the loss was, all the memories attached to that loss can pop up. And then you start thinking about, oh, I can't do that anymore. Things are different. Things are different. Things are different. And so your brain needs to have a things are different reminders a bunch of times before it goes, I got it. Things are different. And like I said before, while your brain is like, okay, I understand there's a loss, but I don't understand. And your body is like, okay, what's going on with the stomach? What's going on with the heart? What's going on with the memory? Like what's going on? It's trying to figure things out. And while everything is all over the place, your body's like, listen, too much is going on right now. We need to get this in order. Scan. And so your body is checking and trying to figure out, okay, what all is going on and what can we do about it? And while you're scanning, guess what's going to be unlocked? A whole bunch of memories tied to your loss. And so that can lead to one memory, then another memory, and then all these other memories that are not attached to the first memory, but they're attached to other memories that came after. It's flooding the zone. And so now you have all of this stuff coming at you. And with these memories, you could have thoughts, feelings, energy. So you can feel a burst of energy or you can feel the energy leave you. But overall, it's a lot going on at the same time. Your body's trying to figure out its new normal. What's the new baseline? We have to factor in this loss. and the things tied to this loss that were buffers for you before. So, yes, you're going to be on edge. No, you're not going to want to talk. No, you're not going to want to go down that street, walk past the room. You're not going to want to wear certain colors, watch this show, or even look at a TV. You might not even want to scroll online. You might not even want to smile or enjoy life because it's a it's a huge change and you're adjusting. And so your body is scanning trying to figure this out. And so what you can do is first do some things to give you some energy because trying to understand what's happening on little to no energy is not going to work for you. It's not going well for you or anyone else because you just might snatch a bunch of souls in the process, or you might turn to a brick wall and shut down. Stay away from folk. Now, some people, they're able to talk things through in the midst of all of this. It comes down to energy. You need the energy to rise up above some of the grief, some of the chaos, so you can work through it and let some of that stuff go. I say let some of it go because things work differently for everybody. So it's not a one size fit all. And so once you get that energy, you start working through things a little bit at a time. Maybe it's, I can't get through the whole song, but can I get through the intro? Okay. Can I get to the first verse? Can I get to the chorus? Can I get to the vamp? Can I get to the end? Can I hit replay? So it's that kind of thing. You want to do it in pieces so that you're able to guide yourself in a healthy way through your grief. Because if you do not get a handle on all of these changes, you can end up stuck. And when you're stuck, that's when you can not be a pleasure to be around for years. You can be very angry and on a revenge tour for years. You can no longer do the things that brought you joy. You're focused on the things that do nothing for you. And so it is possible for you to work through this. Just remember, our bodies are like computers, needs an update, needs a reboot, and sometimes behavior needs to change. And it could be rough at first, but start to figure out what you can do. Do what you can. Do not force yourself to do more than what you can, because that is not going well for you or anyone else. It's possible. Just process in pieces. Take time out for yourself. Give yourself space. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Do what you can and leave the rest for another day. As always, take care.
Hi, a licensed professional counselor here. I'm Kenya. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow for more information. Take care.